Hey there. Before I play any actual sounds, I thought I would just explain what I would call a relatively simple patch, although it sure looks complicated. It's really not that bad. I had a goal in mind here, and I think I came pretty close. Let's just go through it bit by bit. First of all, we have a sequence playing on the Korg SQ-1. You can see some blank spots there, which I intentionally put in because I plan to put a delay in my circuit, so I wanted to give it some gaps so you can hear the echo. And we just have the two gray outputs on the left. That's the pitch, and the envelope for Braids is our melody, and the envelope you can see bleeping there on the right is the Double Andore. So there's nothing in between here. It just goes straight from the Braids into it's essentially an AD envelope. There's no filter in this circuit, and right now it's set to toy. At some point I'm going to use the, later when I play the patch, I'm going to use the random generator to randomly change the oscillator type of Braids, something I love to do. One of the reasons I bought Braids, gives you so much variety. So right now it's stuck on toy, meaning it's a toy oscillator sound, like a circuit bent Casio. And later you'll see that display change once I plug the cable in. So as I said, Braids makes a sound, Double Andore is the envelope. Next up, it's going into the PLXNA2. It's only being used here as an in and out. There's no control CV for FM or AM. So it's basically a distortion unit, and I will tweak the knobs to get different sounds. Then finally, it's going into our delay, which is the Tyme Sefari. Tyme Sefari, you can see on the top right, has 4 cables plugged into it. Those cables are 4 random gates coming from also made by the Harvestman Zorlon Cannon. And if you see the top left corner of the Zorlon Cannon is a yellow cable going in. That's the clock from the sequencer. So the sequencer tells the Zorlon Cannon to make 4 clocked random gates. And those clocked random gates control 4 parameters on Tyme Sefari, which are direction, record, loop, and playback. So rather than being a normal tape delay that echoes in a standard loop, it's changing direction randomly, but it's doing so with a clock in it, and it's been tapped by me to be in tempo, so it's supposed to do those weird delay variations within the parameters of the clocked random gates. So it should do those in a tempo synced way. So yeah, Braids makes a sound. Double Andore is the gate and the envelope. Distortion from the tubes, weird delay from the delay, and that's about it. I'm gonna start up my digital recorder and switch to a higher quality sound, and you should be able to hear some interesting variations here. So here we go. Starting here, fade it in.